What if I told you that the key to making someone miss you isn't about playing mind games or changing who you are, but instead about transforming yourself from the inside out? In this video, we're diving deep into 4 powerful Stoic principles that will not only make you unforgettable, but will also help you take control of your life in a way you've never imagined. These aren't quick tricks. They're life-changing strategies that will elevate your relationships and your personal growth. Today, we're going to explore how Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, can be your secret weapon in relationships. We'll cover 4 key principles that will change the way others perceive you and, more importantly, how you perceive yourself. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to become more confident, emotionally resilient, and truly unforgettable. These are the principles that will make them miss you, not because you've manipulated them, but because you've become someone they can't help but admire and respect. So, stick with me through this entire video because every second is packed with insights you don't want to miss. And if you can't watch it all right now, make sure to hit the like button so YouTube will recommend it to you later. Trust me, you'll want to come back to this one. Number 1, releasing the desire to control. Let's get real for a minute. How many times have you found yourself frustrated, angry, or even heartbroken because someone didn't do what you wanted them to do? Maybe it was a partner who didn't call when they said they would, a friend who let you down, or a colleague who didn't follow through on a promise. We've all been there. And what do? We try to control the situation. We try to make people act the way we want them to, thinking that if we can just manage to keep everything under control, we'll finally be happy. But let me tell you something. This is the biggest lie we've been sold. Control is an illusion. The more you try to control others, the more you set yourself up for disappointment. People are unpredictable, situations change, and life is full of uncertainties. The more you cling to control, the more you suffer. It's like trying to hold on to water. It slips through your fingers no matter how hard you grasp. But here's where Stoicism comes in. Instead of wasting your energy on controlling things you can't control, what if you focused on what you can control? Your own thoughts, your own actions, your own reactions. This is where real power lies. Imagine the peace of mind you'd have if you could simply let go of the need to control others. Imagine the freedom of not being attached to specific outcomes. When you stop trying to control the uncontrollable, you free yourself from a world of pain. You become unshakable. And here's the kicker. When you stop trying to control others, they often start to respect you more. They start to miss you because you're no longer trying to manipulate them. You're just being you, authentically and powerfully. Let me give you a practical example. Next time someone does something that irritates you, maybe they cancel plans last minute or say something that gets under your skin, stop and ask yourself, can I control this person's actions? The answer is almost always no. So instead of getting upset, redirect your focus. Think about how you can control your response. Can you choose to be calm? Can you choose to let it go? This small shift in thinking can have a huge impact on your life. You'll find that you're less stressed, less reactive, and more at peace. And guess what? People will notice. They'll start to see you as someone who's in control of themselves, and that's incredibly attractive. They'll miss your steady presence when you're not around, because you bring a calm, unshakable energy that's rare and valuable. Number 2, self-growth over external validation. Let's talk about validation. We're all guilty of seeking it, whether it's through social media likes, compliments from others, or recognition at work. We crave approval. We want to be seen, heard, and appreciated. But here's the harsh truth. When you base your self-worth on what others think of you, you're setting yourself up for a lifetime of disappointment and insecurity. Because here's the thing, people are fickle. Their opinions change like the wind. One day they love you, the next day they don't. And if your happiness depends on their approval, you're in for a rough ride. Stoicism teaches us a different way. Instead of relying on others to validate your worth, focus on self-growth. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself, not because you want others to notice, but because you owe it to yourself. When you shift your focus from external validation to internal growth, you become unstoppable. You stop caring about what others think, and ironically, that's when they start to take notice. You become someone who's not just chasing after approval, but someone who's genuinely living their best life. Here's a practical tip. Instead of scrolling through social media looking for likes or comments, spend that time working on a skill, reading a book, or exercising. Do something that genuinely improves your life. Over time, you'll start to feel more confident, more self-assured, and less concerned with what others think. And trust me, people are drawn to that kind of energy. They can't help but notice someone who's confident and self-assured without being arrogant. They'll miss you when you're not around because you bring something valuable to the table: authenticity and self-growth. Think about this. Who do you admire more? The person who's constantly seeking approval, changing themselves to fit in, or the person who's confidently walking their own path, regardless of what others think? It's the latter, isn't it? That's the kind of person you can become when you stop chasing after validation and start focusing on your own growth. You become someone who's not just living, but thriving. And when you're thriving, people can't help but notice. They'll miss you because you're a source of inspiration, a reminder that it's possible to live a fulfilling life without needing others' approval. Number 3, emotional resilience. Life isn't easy. It's full of challenges, setbacks, and disappointments. And the truth is, most of us aren't as resilient as we'd like to be. We let our emotions control us, reacting impulsively to every little thing that goes wrong. But here's the thing. Stoicism teaches us that true strength comes not from avoiding challenges, but from facing them head-on and learning to control our reactions. Emotional resilience isn't about being a robot with no feelings. It's about understanding your emotions and not letting them control you. Imagine this. You're in a situation where things aren't going your way. Maybe you're facing a difficult breakup, a job loss, or a personal failure. The natural reaction is to get upset, to let the situation drag you down. But what if, instead of reacting emotionally, you took a step back and asked yourself, how can I grow from this? What can I learn? This is what emotional resilience is all about. It's about turning obstacles into opportunities for growth. It's about becoming stronger with each challenge, rather than being beaten down by them. Let me give you a practical exercise. The next time you're faced with a challenging situation, pause before you react. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, is this worth my emotional energy? How can I respond in a way that's constructive rather than destructive? By practicing this regularly, you'll start to build emotional resilience. You'll find that you're less reactive, less easily upset, and more in control of your emotions. And here's the real kicker. People are drawn to emotionally resilient individuals. They see you as strong, dependable, and unshakable. They'll miss you because you're the calm in the storm, the person who doesn't crumble under pressure. Emotional resilience isn't just about surviving. It's about thriving in the face of adversity. When you become emotionally resilient, you become the person others look to for strength. You become a leader in your own life, someone who can handle whatever comes their way with grace and composure. This kind of strength is magnetic. People can't help but be drawn to it. And when you're not around, they feel the absence of that strength. They miss the calm, steady presence you bring into their lives. Number 4, developing a meaningful existence. At the end of the day, what really matters? Is it the number of followers you have, the amount of money in your bank account, or the opinions of others? Or is it something deeper? Stoicism teaches us that true fulfillment comes not from external achievements, but from living a life aligned with our core values. It's about finding meaning in the everyday, in the small moments, and in the way we treat others. Here's the controversial truth. Most of what society tells you is important isn't. The flashy car, the big house, the perfect relationship, they're all distractions. What really matters is how you live your life day to day. Are you living in alignment with your values? Are you treating others with respect and kindness? Are you growing as a person, not for others, but for yourself? This is what Stoicism teaches us. It's about stripping away the superficial and focusing on what truly matters. Let me give you some practical advice. Take some time each day to reflect on your actions. Ask yourself, am I living in alignment with my values? Am I growing as a person? Am I contributing to the world in a meaningful way? These reflections will help you stay grounded, focused, and aligned with what truly matters. And when you live this way, you don't just make a difference in your own life. You make a difference in the lives of others. People will miss you, not because of what you have, but because of who you are, a person of integrity, wisdom, and purpose. Listen, the world is full of distractions, and it's easy to get lost in the noise. But here's what I need you to understand. True power, true happiness, and true success don't come from the outside. They come from within. By embracing these Stoic principles, you're not just setting yourself up to be missed. You're setting yourself up to lead a life of unstoppable momentum. You're becoming the person who doesn't just survive but thrives. You're stepping into a life where you call the shots, where you are in full control of your destiny. Imagine waking up every day knowing that no matter what happens, you've got the strength, the resilience, and the wisdom to handle it. That's the life that's waiting for you if you take these principles to heart. Don't just let this be another video you watch. Let it be the catalyst for your transformation. Now, here's the deal. I'm on a mission to get this message out to as many people as possible, but I need your help. If this video resonated with you, if you felt that spark of inspiration, then I want you to do two things right now. First, hit that subscribe button. Join this journey with me. We're not just building a community, we're building a movement of people who are taking control of their lives, who are living with purpose and passion. Second, I want you to drop a comment below. Tell me how these principles are going to change your life. And here's my promise to you. For every comment, I'll do 10 push-ups. That's right. Your engagement is going to push me, literally, to keep going, to keep pushing out content that empowers you to be your best self. Don't let this be the end. Let it be the beginning. Subscribe, comment, and together, let's build a life that's not just worth living, but worth remembering. The time to act is now. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Take the first step towards your unstoppable future. I'm right here with you, every step of the way.